Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. Decent day today, we have to say. I was going to give you a double upload today, but I haven't had the time. I wanted to give you a video earlier today in regards to Romelu Lukaku's interview that we saw yesterday. An amazing interview. Obviously, the Chelsea social media team were up and running, showing Lukaku in the dressing room, at different parts of the training ground, all the way Cobham, across the place. Sharing memories from 10 years ago, sharing little bits and pieces, little, nostalgic moments, and now bringing it all together. He had the interview in regards to how he's feeling and what he's, going into his second time at Chelsea now, what he's expecting, what he's going to bring. And the guy is just full of self-confidence, full of fire. I can't wait for this guy to start. I really can't. And you know what? It's really put things into perspective. A few of us wanted Erling Haaland initially, yeah? And we had no idea. There was no chance that Lukaku was going to come to Chelsea. I remember saying that. I remember coming on here and saying, no, he's going to stay at Inter. There's just no way. Somehow we've pulled it off. And you know what? Sometimes you got to look at things and just know that sometimes everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. It's as simple as that. And now we see Lukaku back at Chelsea. His words yesterday proved exactly why this is probably the best decision. This is for sure, because he already has that connection with the club. You can see he's raring to go. He wants to correct a wrong from 10 years ago. He wants to be able to prove himself. He's a man, not a boy anymore. He's developed his game. He is a full-round, well-rounded striker. Can't wait to see this guy start. And when he was talking about Trevor Chalobah, that is where it really got me. There was a little clip of him getting ready for a photo shoot, I think, and he was talking to one of the people there, and he was asked about Trevor Chalobah's goal, and he was like, "Yeah, I spoke with Nate. Nate is Nathaniel Trevor's brother, who was also part of Chelsea's academy, and he's now at Watford, if I'm not mistaken. But he spoke with Nate and talking about Trevor's goal and how when he scored, Lukaku was like, yeah, I've got goosebumps. He started pointing to his arm. He was like, it's a crazy feeling. And Haaland wouldn't do that. And with all due respect to Haaland, there's no reason for him to do that because he's never been at Chelsea. He's never been here. He doesn't know. For him to build that bond, it will take a couple of years. Lukaku's got it. Lukaku's in his prime and he's ready. I can't wait to see this guy against Arsenal. I really can't. I think Lukaku's going to smash it. And you know what? I saw a clip yesterday of him putting on the training gear, and then he was like, yeah, this is nice. And then he looked at the badge and he went, I'm back and better. I'm back and I'm better. I mean, how do I explain this? Timo Werner, for example, he came to the club, he was all smiley, he was all nice, and it was great, and it was like, we hope you do well, Lukaku's coming in going, I am better. Yeah, he's already got that aura about him, that confidence, that grit, that he is going to perform well. He's already convinced himself he's going to smash it. And that is what you need in a striker. You need a striker who is gutsy, because that translates to his form on the pitch. That translates to when he gets the ball and he wants to score and he knows what he has to do to go and score. Sometimes a striker's got to be a little bit selfish, just a little bit. Not too much, it's not good to be selfish, but he's got to have that little bit within him of, I'm here to score the goals. I need to score the goals. It's my responsibility. I'm going to put the ball in the net. And when you have that confidence, nothing can stop you. Now, Lukaku, he looks fantastic. Today was his first training session. And let's take a little look of how this went down, because he had a little friend with him. Check this out. So he came out with Trevor Chalobah. It just had to be. But he came out with Trevor Chalobah earlier on. There's the caption from Chelsea social media: first training session pending. Romelu Lukaku, hashtag look who's back. And yeah, it's nice to see he has a good bond with Trev. I don't want Trevor to go on loan. I really don't. As good as that would be for him and his development, I don't want that happening, man. He's got to stay. After the way that he's managed to perplex himself into this team, right, out of the blue. No one expected it. No one expected it. We all knew of Trevor Chalobah, but we didn't think he was like this. Yeah, we didn't think he was at this level. We thought that, maybe a bit of game time might do him good. Maybe a loan move might do him good. He's got loads of potential. We know he's a good player. But no one expected the Super Cup performance. No one expected the performance against Crystal Palace. And no one expected the goal against Crystal Palace. He's delivered 2 man of the match appearances in his first 2 senior games. It's mad. It's mad. He needs to stick around. He needs to stick around. And especially as he has a great bond with Lukaku. Lukaku, I think, is going to be such a presence in the dressing room. You remember what Drogba used to be. I think that bond has really passed the baton on to him, if you know what I mean. Him and Didier are very close friends. And he even said in his interview that he done on the Fifth Stand app, and it's on the Chelsea YouTube channel if you want to check it out. But he did say that he spoke to Didier just before sealing the move. Him and Didier are in constant contact every 3-4 days. They talk. They're very good friends. They were very good friends from the moment he joined the club. And that bond has been going on for 10 years. So you can see how close they are. I think Lukaku has really learned from Didier. And he's really managed to understand what it means to be a proper Chelsea leader in that dressing room. And I think now at 28 years old, in his prime, not one of the senior players, but close to one of the senior players, for all the young lads, he's someone to look up to. And if he's banging in the goals, oh man, it's going to be mad. Lukaku, I really think, can be a big role model in the dressing room. And for someone like Trevor Chalobah, I think Trev is going to be looking up to him. Especially with the family bond from 10 years ago where Nathaniel, his brother, and Romelu were very close. Apparently, he even said in his interview, Lukaku, yesterday, that Nathaniel was the one to show him around London. Nathaniel was the one to really, build a bond with him. And it's nice that the Chalobahs and Lukaku have a nice thing going on, and it's good for Trevor. He can only learn and get better from Lukaku. So fingers crossed. That's very, very good to see. But Lukaku has trained today. We're waiting for the pictures to come out. I'll probably mention that in tomorrow's video, so keep your eyes peeled, and I'll show you guys exactly what's been going on. But Romelu Lukaku, bring on the weekend. Bring on Sunday. I can't wait. I can't wait to see Lukaku against Ben White. I just can't. I can't. Fingers crossed it all goes well. Now, we've spoken about one striker that's come into the club. It's only right we speak about one striker that has left. And Tammy Abraham, I did mention very recently, 2 days ago, because yesterday I gave you a Reddit video. 2 days ago, I did speak about Tammy's imminent move to Roma and that it was official and it was going to happen. And I told him goodbye and all of that. And what I think about Tammy Abraham, I did go into detail there, so I'm not going to do it now, but I think it's only right we acknowledge that today it was made official. Tammy Abraham has officially joined Roma on a 5-year deal. Now, Chelsea managed to put this out as a nice thank you to him, saying Tammy Abraham has today completed a permanent move to AS Roma. Everyone at Chelsea Football Club thanks Tammy Abraham for his contribution at Stamford Bridge and wishes him the very best for the future. And honestly, we all share the same sentiment. It's only right. Marina Granovskaya in a statement did put out that he is welcome back at any time. He's one of our own. He's done tremendous things. His growth has been fantastic. And for his career, we wish him all the best. I honestly think that a remontada is in store. I really, really do believe Chelsea will trigger the release clause. They will. Or the buyback, sorry. They will trigger the buyback in about 5 years' time. Once Lukaku hits 33 years old, we need a striker. Yeah, Tammy, where you at, mate? Come back home. I really think that's going to happen. And you want to know why? Because of this. This is why. Here's AS Roma with the unveiling. And there it is. Tammy Abraham and Jose Mourinho together. Who would have thought we'd see this, eh? Who would have thought it? But I really think Jose is going to take Tammy's game to another level. In Italian football, I think Jose is going to thrive. I think Tammy's going to thrive. And I honestly think that if Tammy blows up in Italy and does exactly what Lukaku did, there's no reason why Chelsea won't go back in for him. You know, if Tammy's more of a well-rounded, more established striker, once Lukaku does hit that age of we got to start considering retirement, yeah, we need a striker to come in who's fresh. Tammy, who's 23 at the moment, will be 28. Just like Lukaku is 28 now. So we can repeat the process. I honestly think, but look, it's down to Jose. And I honestly think Jose has a plan for him. I haven't seen Jose smile like that in ages. In ages. He's not been that happy in a while. The moment that he got Tammy, and there's a clip on the Roma social media pages where Jose comes in and he shakes Tammy's hand, he gives him a nice hug, he even gave him a kiss. He gave him a kiss. I mean, that's the sign of Jose having a plan for you. He has a blueprint. There is something in Jose's head. I don't know what he's going to do, but Jose has a plan for Tammy Abraham, and he knows exactly what he's going to do with him. It's up to Tammy now to prove himself. But if Jose can, accelerate, can try and really take Tammy's game to the next level, Chelsea will go back in for him. Chelsea will go back in for him. And I'm making the prediction now on the 17th of August 2021. We'll see in 2026. You can clip this and replay it then. Tammy will come back to Chelsea. Tammy will come back to Chelsea. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Now, if we're going to round up the video with other news, Emerson is in the latest update from Fabrizio Romano. Check this out. So he says, talks ongoing since yesterday between Lyon and Chelsea for Emerson Palmieri. Chelsea already extended his contract until June 2023. Lyon hope to reach an agreement soon. Meanwhile, Napoli have reached an agreement to sign former Roma centre-back Juan Jesus as free agent. So there's that. Emerson looks like he's going to be leaving. So we had a little doubt whether it was going to be Alonso, whether it was going to be Emerson, any one of them. What's going to happen? It's going to be Emerson. Alonso's not going anywhere, especially with the way that we see him playing under Thomas Tuchel, the sort of versatility that he provides, the free kick that he scored. Now I think Tuchel's gone, yeah, mate, you're not going anywhere. You're staying right here. Emerson, though, he's not going to play as much, especially with Ben Chilwell as probably the leading left back alongside Alonso, if he can keep up, or the left wing back, should we say. Emerson, it's only right that he leaves and Chelsea recuperate more money. So we'll see what happens. But talking about money, now that Tammy Abraham has gone, let's check this out. Chelsea have done tremendous business, and I know rival fans are looking at Chelsea going, "Oh, look at Chelsea spending 98 million. Look at them, oil club." Putting the money on the table whenever they want, getting all the top players, blah, 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 blah. No, we didn't pay 98 million. We paid nothing. Check this out. Here's Nizar Kinsella telling us exactly what we have spent. So far, we have generated £93 million in player sales. And there's more to come. But Abraham's 34 million, Tomori 25, Gurhi 18, Livramento 5, Moses 4, Lewis Bate 1.5, Pert Harris 1.5, Ekwa 1.5, Simu 1.5, and Giroud going for just under 1 million. Soon, Ugbo will be leaving for 4 million and Kennedy for 500k on a loan fee with a view of a permanent. That will bring everything up to the 98 that is required to match Lukaku's price. If we give the other players that could all be leaving as well, Zappacosta, Babaraman, Zuma, Emerson, Barkley, Baker, Bakayoko could all be leaving this window. We are going to make so much money, it's ridiculous. Yeah, we are going to come out of this window with a profit. That's how mad it is. And buying Lukaku. Now it depends. If we buy Koundé, which is more than likely to happen, maybe another midfielder, depending on the sales for Zappacosta, Zuma, Emerson, Barkley, and Bakayoko, I'm looking as the 5 names that can actually generate money. We might actually come out of this window possibly with a bit of profit, maybe a little, only a little bit of loss. Not really a loss, just a bit of money spent. Or maybe we'll break even. And we would have transformed the team. That is how Chelsea do business. That is why we're competing for trophies. That is why we are such a well-functioning football club. And that is why we are happy. And we're doing things correctly. Unlike some other clubs that really need to learn from us in terms of how to do correct business and to keep your club stable, both financially and on the pitch. You got to learn, people. You got to learn. Chelsea are leading the way. Anyway, that wraps up today's video and today's business lesson. I hope all of you are doing well and you've enjoyed this. If you have, let me know by hitting the like button, much appreciated. Hit the subscribe button if you want new. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded, and I'll see all of you tomorrow for a brand new video with more of the latest, and we'll get ready for Arsenal versus Chelsea on Sunday. Bring it on, bring it on. If you haven't caught yesterday's Reddit video, I'll leave it here for you guys now. Make sure you click there and go and check it out. I'll see all of you tomorrow. Have a good one, look after yourselves, take care, and peace.